What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC and the YTBC. Everybody on that hustle. And the YouTube keep the boxing alive. And it's the best promotion for boxing. All the YouTube people. Boxing Way. Shout out to him. And shout out to everybody that I do listen to. Hatman. All those good guys that's on that grind. Dante's Boxing Nation. But I must address this. Abel Sanchez just told Jermall Charlo, sit back and wait your turn. You know what I'm saying? And then we talked about a couple months ago how he said that, that was a Jermall Charlo versus Triple G was a bad fight for boxing. You can look that video up. Dante, Box Nation had the interview. If you can find it through my archives, I'll put the link in the description. And I try to put the link to as many descriptions as I do, so y'all can find out the source. I notice a lot of people on YouTube don't get they sources up, and I think that's petty. It's real petty. I link it in there as much as I can, but, now he's saying that, he beat a cripple man. He need to really earn his shot. People want to fight Triple G because Triple G number one. Like I said, I'm going to link the article in the description. People want to fight because he number one. He bring big money. For one, if it was all about money, Jermall Charlo would be targeting Canelo Alvarez because Triple G ain't bringing no big money. Let's just keep it trio, though. Triple G don't bring a big bag in. You know what I'm saying? He ain't this draw like they think he'll draw. And then they hit you with the same Sean Porter, Leo Santa Cruz. We got to sit down as a team and see what's best for him, after the Canelo fight. Maybe David Lemieux if he beat Billy Joe Saunders. See, they doing that ducking stuff again. You know what I'm saying? They doing it again. And you can tell when when a trainer and a coach and a team don't want a certain fight. And they don't want to fight Jermall Charlo. He all wrong for them. Can Triple G beat Jermall Charlo? Absolutely. Absolutely. And people say, what did the Charlo done or whatever? It is, if it's that simple, if he ain't earned a shot or if he easy work, then you wouldn't be having an excuse. They wouldn't be doing the running man around here. Let's just keep it real. If somebody easy work, they about to be on mandatory. All right, I'm going to fight him as soon as he my mandatory. I'm going to get him up out of there. It ain't none of this, I got to sit down with the team, and then we might want to go with David Lemieux, and we might want to do this and do that. And the reason he says they probably want to go with David Lemieux or the Billy Joe Saunders winner, I think he said specifically David Lemieux, because the unification bout puts Jermall Charlo on the back end. That unification bouts go before mandatories in most sanctioned bodies, and I think that holds true for the WBC. And, they're going to avoid Jermall Charlo. I already told you what it was. HBO is not trying to make Jermall Charlo versus Triple G. Not at all. Danny Jacobs, yeah. Andrade, yeah. They will let them skip the line before they let Jermall Charlo. So Jermall Charlo really going to have to sit and wait his turn. And maybe he never get his turn versus Triple G. Triple G can get that belt up. Triple G is going to have that belt regardless if he fight Canelo. Canelo is not fighting for the WBC belt. Canelo was at the WBA, a convention, and didn't even show up to the WBC convention. He don't mess with them no more after what they did to him and Triple G and made him drop his belt. It made him look like he was looking like he a punk, But at the end of the day, when somebody got some fear of losing or got some type of a threat of losing, or it's a threat on the horizon to Jermall Charlo for Triple G. Abel Sanchez knows, man. Now that's why he's trying to do all the talking for Triple G, because Triple G don't really speak no good English, So I ain't never seen Triple G try to go around Abel Sanchez back and say, oh, no, he represents Triple G. And if he feel that way, Triple G feel that way, and Tom Loeffler feel that way, And he said he beat a cripple Highland, Jorge Sebastian Highland. Okay, you beat a lot of bums. Triple G, Curtis Stevenson, David Lemieux ain't nothing. I don't care what y'all say, Marco Antonio Rubio. You hadn't stepped up in competition till you was, 35 years old, 34 years old, and Danny, he was about 34 years old when he fought Kell Brook. That was your first step up in competition, bro. So don't tell me about nobody else, he didn't earn a shot. You didn't earn none of your belts, but the David Lemieux belt. The WBC was handed to you, and basically the WBA was handed to you in Germany. Let's keep it real. And David Lemieux won his belt versus Nadam that was vacated. You know what I'm saying? So they told me they done had the hard road, and like they the number one financial fighter at 160 pounds. Kill that. Canelo was the cash cow. It was all about money. Jermall Charlo will be single-handedly trying to gun down Canelo Alvarez. No, it's about clout. It's about the WBC. It's about him wanting to beat you convincingly and get his belt. But at the end of the day, they're going to play four corners. That's the analogy we lose. They're going to play prevent defense and try to keep that belt in their corner, or they're going to try to move up. They're not trying to fight Jermall Charlo. They know it's all wrong with him. Now they steadily stepping up in weight class, and every time they step up in weight class, they starting to dodge a bullet. They start to dodge a bullet. And all of a sudden, that you ain't going to be able to dodge a bullet again, because people seeing the blueprint people putting out on you. The tape is getting out of there. They seeing what other fighters with similar abilities and properties can do to him, and they constantly processing information. So, you know, they can't duck him, but they probably going to drop that belt. I bet you they don't fight him. We gone.